Hey guys, I know this is kind of like, oh shoot, more of a serious kind of video here, but I just wanted to talk about the channel just for a kind of positive moment, just something you guys to learn on. Sorry, I keep looking at myself over here, but I need to be looking here at you guys. Um, so I'm not using a script or anything. I kind of wanted to just go off script here and just make a video talking about the channel and mindset basically. um I just wanted to say thank you for getting me this far in YouTube. I never thought I'd even be at 171 subscribers, honestly, especially at this stage. I just want to say thank you guys for literally everything that you have done. You guys are amazing, so I can't thank you enough. um So yeah, I just wanted to talk about where I see myself in a year, 4 months, maybe a week. Real quick, I'm sorry I look like a bum. I feel a little sick. I had a temperature of like 103 earlier, and my throat is killing me. So I'm sorry if I look like crap. I feel like crap. I know I normally have makeup on, but I didn't feel like it today. So while making this video, so sorry about that. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to go in and talk about mindset, um, and what it's like to be a small YouTuber. Uh, it's really, I know people are like, oh, doing YouTube isn't hard. And while it's not particularly hard as it is compared to being in the medical field, which I do, it's definitely, um, it's definitely a challenge being a smaller YouTuber, trying to get big, you know? It's definitely like trying to grow and find that niche and trying to find that thing that you really want to do, that you really want to get into, and trying to get people to enjoy it and laugh and watch is the hardest thing I think I have ever tried to find out. With other things, like let's say going into a job, like a new job at like Wendy's, McDonald's, freaking Burger King, whatever, like a fast food, any type of job, I feel like there's a type of like, not boundary, but I don't want to say script. I don't know the word, but it's like, you know, the job you applied for, it's, you know what you're signing up for. Like at Wendy's, you apply to a job at Wendy's. You know you're there to cook food, serve people. You know what you have to do. You have to make drinks, you have to cook food, and get those people in and out of that drive-through and not make them wait long, make sure their food is good. Like, you know what you have to do to do your job. And that's what people enjoy, is getting their food and enjoying themselves. Like, that's how you know you're doing your job. With YouTube, there's no script, there's nothing. You don't know what you're getting into. And that's what I find the hardest thing to figure out, is what can I do to make people laugh? What can I do to make this video better? And what can I do to really apply myself and make this video enjoyable? With Since work has been so stressful, so I've been kind of half-assing these videos, and that's not what I need to do. What I need to do, and I know what I need to do, I need to take time to actually put effort into the thumbnails, which I'm learning GIMP, which is the editing software I use to make my thumbnails. I'm trying to learn it because it's like a free version of Adobe, and it's really hard to figure out how to use. So I'm trying my best to learn that. So I'm sorry if the thumbnails aren't up to par recently. I'm trying my best to figure it out. I will get there eventually, guys. Promise. Um, but basically, I just need to apply myself. And with high school recently, I haven't applied myself. I have never been in middle school. I was like a straight A student, but that was middle school. High school, it was a lot, and I didn't apply myself. And when I noticed I didn't apply myself, I was getting C's, and I knew when I didn't study, I wasn't doing good on the tests. Well, I think I want to use that for YouTube as well, because I notice when I do apply myself in these videos and thumbnails, it pays off. And when I don't, I notice they don't do as well. And I'm just always looking back at myself like, gosh, why isn't that video doing as well as this one? Well, then I look back on it and I'm thinking, oh, probably because I didn't put as much effort as I did at these other ones. So, and a lot of it is, I know I'm kind of awkward with these videos. I'm trying to learn how to really talk during the videos instead of just be silent and like play the game, because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to just playing games. No recording, no audience, just me playing games. And that's what the hardest thing about being a smaller YouTuber is because if I don't have feedback, I don't know how to improve. So I'm gonna also ask you guys in the comments if you please see this video on your trending or whatever. Please just give this a watch and look at some of my other videos and take note of what I could be doing better and what I am doing good at. I would greatly appreciate it if you put it in the comments. That would be like mean the world to me, so I know. And maybe I shouldn't have people tell me what I need to be doing. Maybe I should just, know how to do it. But with work and stuff, that's how I learn. That's how I know what I need to do. If people tell me, "Hey, this is what you can improve on," I love opinions. I love criticism. I like I love it. Not harsh criticism, but I love criticism. I like it. Well, even if it is harsh, it's a way for me to learn. And even if it might hurt my feelings, that's someone's feedback, and I like it. um, but yeah, so that's just my opinion on it. And I know people are like, well, YouTube isn't hard, but being a smaller YouTuber, it's hard to find that little niche that you can get into, that people like, that little thing that people that will make your video just skyrocket. And I'm trying to find that. It's really hard, but I'm trying to just not do only horror videos. I'd like to do peek with some of my friends. Maybe, I like to stream on Twitch every once in a while. If you want to go check that out, make sure to check it in the link description. I do stream like Valorant, Minecraft, Peak, all that type of stuff. So if you're interested in just not seeing me just play horror games, make sure to go check out my Twitch. Slight promo, guys. Sorry. um, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just kind of want to get into that and talk about that a little bit. Um, Now I want to get into where I see myself in a few months, maybe a year from now. And I like to set goals up for myself. I would like to see myself hopefully reach 200 followers, 300 followers, 400 followers, 500, maybe 1,000 one day. But I don't see that until way down the line. But I hope by the end of 2027 or 2026, I'd like to at least have 500 subscribers if I can get there. So that's my goal, 500. If more, that would be amazing. But I want to start putting the effort in. I want to start, not saying I have never been putting effort into my videos. I have been. There's just been some videos where you can tell that I've like half-assed the editing, I've half-assed the thumbnail, and there's multiple there, guys. Sorry. um, but it's hard for me to balance my work life, school life, and then this, because this is something I enjoy. I have always wanted to do YouTube. I think that was every like 2000s baby's dream growing up with YouTube, is to become a YouTuber. Um that's like I hate to follow the path of everyone else cuz I want to be different. No, like I do want to be different, but I also want to do what I enjoy. I want to stop caring what people think. Like, yeah, I want to do this. And then I see people like hating on people wanting to become YouTubers. I'm like, I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, if people hate on me wanting to become a YouTuber, who cares? I'm doing what I want to do. And I am a huge people pleaser. So I want to make sure I'm doing what other people like. And no matter what it was, and I used to do streaming a while back. I've been streaming, I started streaming 2023, 24. I did it for a while and then I stopped because I didn't notice anybody watching. And then that's when really you have to like, why is my mic, or not my mic, but my webcam all pixelated? I just noticed that. I'll have to try and fix that, guys. I use a Logitech webcam, and I don't know why it's doing that. Guys, I'm trying really hard with this setup here. um, but yeah, that's when I really noticed that's really when you have to stay consistent because people don't know you. Like, that's with YouTube. I've tried so hard to stay consistent because I want to make that difference between this and Twitch. Like, I want to be uploading every day if I can, or every other day, or at least once a week. I want to set a goal up for myself at least once a week to upload if I can. Excuse me. And, you know, actually apply myself with these videos because this is something I do enjoy. I like making people happy. This is the reason I do what I do. This is the reason I'm in the medical field. The reason I'm in the medical field is to help people. I've always loved making people smile, people laugh, no matter what kind of day they're having. That's what I do, even if it's just going in the rooms, checking them in, getting their meds, getting their vitals. Because you don't know what the other person's going through the screen or face to face. They might be putting on a smile, but they could be going through the worst days of their life, and that is the reason I do what I do, because I want to at least, even if it's just for a few seconds, for a minute, excuse me, for a day, or even make their whole week better, that puts more joy in my heart than anything can ever put in my heart. And that's why I like doing YouTube. If I can make someone's day better through the screen just by one video, maybe a few seconds, maybe just a clip, and that makes them laugh or chuckle even for a few seconds, for a year, not for a year, but like for a week, that means the world to me. And I just think that is the best feeling ever, is knowing you are making someone smile, you are making someone laugh. That, I think, will always, always be the best feeling, personally to me, is just getting to know you are making people happy and you are making a difference in someone's life. Um, so yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. But I just wanted to see where, like, have this video to look back on when maybe a year down, maybe in a week down, see how I'm doing. I definitely want to do some more horror games and definitely more branch out with more friends and everything to see what kind of games and stuff you guys would like to see. If you guys want some, if you have game recommendations, please, please, please put them in the comments. I am always open to you guys putting comments, and even if it's silly comments, please, I need the feedback. I greatly would appreciate it. Um, but yeah. Um, and I just want to let you know, if you're also a small YouTuber trying to start out, keep going. I promise, I know seeing the numbers is the most defeating thing. Like, oh, this video didn't do too well. Don't let those numbers define who you are. That's a big thing I struggle with. Even on TikToks, when I upload, I see them get hundreds of views, but only a few likes. Well, those few likes, they help me. I'm like, oh shoot, at least a few people liked it. Well, it's just I see the numbers and I'm like, well, these majority of people that watched it didn't like it. Don't let that define you. And that's a big problem I have personally, letting numbers define me. And they don't. They don't define you at all. Um, you're doing what you like to do. And if people don't like it, that's too darn bad. You keep doing what you want to do, and I promise the effort will pay off. You've seen it in multiple YouTubers. You've seen it in Markiplier. You've seen it in Corey X Kenshin. You've seen it in 3FS. You've seen it in literally everybody. They have all had to start somewhere. They all started at 1 subscriber. They all started at 2 subscribers. They all started at 200. They all started at 300. And they kept going and going because they did what they loved. They didn't let those numbers define them. And that's what I'm trying to teach myself. They didn't start with thousands of subscribers. They started from nothing. And they kept going. They kept reaching for that top, and they did it. And that's what I think. I look up to all those YouTubers because I'm like, wow, they can do it. If they can do it, I know I can. So that's just really what inspires me, is just looking up to those people I've always looked up to as a kid and just seeing them get to do what they love, and just finally me being able to do what I love and wanting to actually be able to do this, because now I have a setup, and I'm very grateful for being able to have a setup where I can actually excuse me, where I can actually make videos and everything. And even if you're just on a laptop and you want to start making videos, do it. I recommend. I was on an old MacBook back. I actually have the same MacBook that I used to stream games on. I'd have to stream Roblox, but people watched it. I had one of my old friends, online friends, her brother loved watching my videos and streams. That's why I kept streaming, is because he would watch and he would love my streams. That's why I kept doing it. I kept streaming just for him because I knew it put a smile on his face. And she texted me and she was like, "My brother loves your freaking videos, so please keep making them, or your Twitch streams." So I kept doing them. I kept making those Twitch streams because I knew at least one person out there liked them. So I just, that has always meant the world to me. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here and add my little 2 cents and have this video to look back on when I'm much older. Not much older, but at least in maybe a year or two, just to look back at and just to see where I've gotten so far. I mean, I am 19. I know it's kind of late to start this YouTube thing, but I mean, better late than never, right? Better late than never. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and I wanted to let you guys know you are capable of anything. And I have always beaten myself up thinking, no, you're not capable. You've almost failed high school. You almost failed medical school, like getting to be a medical assistant. You almost failed that. Like, you can't do this. You're not capable of anything. But now it's time to make that change. I made that change and I turned my life around, and this is where I'm at. I am so happy, even if one person's watching my YouTube videos. I don't care. I mean I care, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. And yeah, this is my favorite thing to do. So I hope this video inspired you guys at least just a little bit. If you have any, not opinions, but criticism to put in the comments, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Um, because I'm just trying to find what people like and don't like about my videos and improve on that. I think I'm gonna start taking some slower time to look through my videos. I'm gonna get a video made and then take a day or so to review it and then upload it. So if my uploads aren't as consistent, I am so sorry. I'm just trying to find and do better at the videos. We're at 18 minutes. I don't want it to go over 20 because this is a kind of a yapping video. Um, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and thank you so much for watching. As always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.